Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Detroit Tigers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Chambi. Here we go, Singy. The fans have been waiting for this Major League debut for a while, and it's finally here. There's a lot of hype around his talent, and now we get to see how that looks at the big league level.
Yeah, this is the kind of game that's going to be shared all over social media later tonight. Baseball fans all across the world are aware of this debut, and we're lucky enough to be at the stadium for it, so I'm excited to see what he's got firsthand. My advice to him would just be to soak it all in. Don't worry about the results. Don't worry about the expectations. Just really enjoy this experience because it only happens once.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Kerry Carpenter will hit next.
Kerry Carpenter.
Man on second, 2 down. And that one in the air center field. Friedel sizes this one up. Makes the catch. And that's the third out. We move on to the second here at Comerica. No score. And here's the moment a lot of fans wanted to see. The top prospect in baseball comes to the plate for his Major League debut. Darius Henry. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. And the go-ahead run stops at third base. Darius Henry with his first Major League hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Here's the third baseman, Noel V. Marte.
How many times have we seen an early at-bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
2-2. He swings, floats it into left. Base hit, 1 run is in. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded, and still only 1 away.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. That line drive isn't going to light up StatCast or anything like that, but it gets the job done. And he just kind of caught it on a weird spot of the bat, but he didn't get cheated with the swing, that's for sure.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Carpenter going back, and he brings it into the warning track. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-zip.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at-bat. Got the job done.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain.
One ball, 2
This
strikes.
one in the dirt. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. That ends the inning, and they limit the. So, runner at second, 2 down. Darius Henry at the plate now after picking up his first Major League hit in his last at bat.
Yeah, special moment for him individually, no doubt about it.
That one ripped. This one looks like trouble. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Boy, not bad for your first game in the show. 2 hits in 2 at-bats. He's thinking, man, there must be a higher lead. He's got to be feeling really good about the way his debut is going.
Noel V. Marte, the next to hit.
Noel V. Marte.
Right-handed reliever. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And he makes the catch. And that is that. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Reds 5 and the Tigers nothing. Now the third baseman, Andy Ibanez. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Into center and a base hit. Coming home. He will score. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that one's gone. Darius Henry with his first major league home run. A special moment in his young career. And who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
And we're back. And now Darius Henry.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Cobb back to work. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Around second, he wants the cycle. Relay to third. He's got the cycle into third with a triple. Some history here, and what a game he's had. Chris, you hit for the cycle, so you know what this is like.
It's a really cool thing to accomplish, especially when your team gets the W. And one thing that gets lost in this is that you had at least 4 hits in a ball game, and not a lot of guys can even say they did that in the course of their career.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Noelvi Marte now at the plate.
That's ball 2.
Squirts away a little bit. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Runner at third, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jake Fraley.
And here is Jake Fraley.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
And they're all loaded up.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. In the air, out towards right center. Carpenter makes the grab, and there's one down.
I understand the base is loaded. Start licking your chops thinking you can hit a 4-bagger, but really have to be disciplined and not let the pitcher off the hook.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Darius Henry steps in the box once again. It's been an impressive debut for him, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. A really good showing from the rookie, and you don't always need these guys to get off to a hot start, but it certainly makes the transition from the minors easier if you do. I hope he has a long and successful career.
Canley, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning going. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Man at first, Noelvi Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. 2 outs. On the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 left for Cincinnati, and it remains an 8-1 game. Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Colt Heath up now for the Tigers. Man at first, 1 away. Grounder might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
So 2 down. Here's Riley Green.
Riley.
Keith leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that'll do it. Henry with a terrific day at the dish in his major league debut. Put together a 5-hit performance, including a homer.
Boog, he looked really comfortable at the plate, and that's pretty remarkable. A lot of rookies come up, get that deer in the headlights look, and don't rise to the occasion. He showed some great composure.
Back here on MLB Tonight, Dan O'Dowd and baseball researcher Sarah Langs, I'm Robert Flores. Over the history of Major League Baseball, hitting for the cycle has been one of the rarest and most difficult feats a player can accomplish in a single game. Plus, it's a lot of fun to witness, which we just got to do. Sarah, I know you have some interesting numbers about the cycle that you want to share.
I mean, entering the 2024 season, there have been almost 225,000 games in MLB history, and there have been only 343 regular season cycles, plus, of course, one in the postseason. That is a very, very small percentage, so really incredible to see it happen tonight.
I can't imagine what that must feel like for the player. Dan, what do you think about the cycle?
Well, I think just following what Sarah said, I mean, it's such a rare accomplishment. I think it combines an incredible set of skills, but I think a little bit of luck, too, which I think makes it so unique in our sport. Congratulations.